Hi guys, Kyung here, and we're gonna work on the inspiration journal today. Yay! I've been itching to work on it. I do love this like magnet flower thing. It's gorgeous. Anyway, so let's see, what do we have? We have all this stuff left over, right? Some pink stuff, buttons. Let's see. Let's just take it out, huh? Let's see, some pink stuff. One of these is like green kind of color. Let's see, we'll put that up there. Got butterfly buttons. Ooh, lace, let's see, die cuts. Some blue lace and ribbon, a paper clip. What's in here? Okay, these little tags, these little like purple tags. All right, so we've this page done and this page done. Ooh, it's pretty. Looks like purple's next. Did we do this page last week? Not last week, but the last time? Probably yes. Yes, purple. Purple is the color today. Oh my goodness, look at how pretty it is. I might play with some mixed media today, which actually, look, we've got book page. That would be perfect. Let's see what we have. A paper clip, a beautiful piece of purple lace. Look at this. Oh, look, it's in another language. It's in French, maybe? Wow. Wow, okay. Ooh, that's fancy. Ooh, look at that. I love that. A little like handmade envelope. I think that's handmade. It's gorgeous. I love the crinkliness. Okay, we have a beautiful flower, a little flower fairy, right, that she went in and colored a little bit. A beautiful embossed piece of card. Gorgeous. Awesome. Some like napkin decoupaged piece of card. And like some printable. Looks like a cut of some printable. Awesome. Okay, and we have a vellum page and a purple page. Okay, so, and we're back. My sister came home and we had lunch. I made French toast. Okay, so we have this pretty vellum page, which is gorgeous, and we have this purple page right here. So, I'm thinking I want to do some mixed media. That's what I want to do today. I want to play with some mixed media. I found two amazing YouTube channels, right? One, Miss P told me about. It's called Crafting with Norma. Amazing. And I'll have links down below. And, oh my gosh, her work is amazing. Really, really stunning, inspiring work, I will say. And then the other channel is Artsy Solutions. Just gorgeous work. And she's got me all in a mixed media mood. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play with some mixed media. And I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll make a mixed media piece to just go onto this envelope, right? Like this. So I'll cut it now, right? And then we'll have, and I'm using just a watercolor piece of paper. So this is just watercolor paper. I could use mixed media, but I decided I'm going to use watercolor today. Let's see. Where's my cutter? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. Okay, so we're going to cut this, and I'm going to leave that bottom edge part because I love that. I think it's really cool. And let's see, what else do we have going on? Oh, in terms of YouTube channels, goodness, we have a lot of new channels that have been made, right? So Rhoda from the group has made a channel, and Sid, right? Sydney's made a channel, and we have Tommi, and I don't know. I'll have a bunch of links today in the description below. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to do? We want this, and I think I'm going to have it, let's see, which way does the envelope face? This way? Do we want to do it landscape? I think yes. Right? We have just this little piece of watercolor paper, and we have, let me move that up, these pieces, right? These gorgeous pieces that came on the page that we're definitely going to use. We're going to use them. So I want to use some of these book page. the book page with the pretty flowers. And I'm just going to rip off this page, put this blue one aside. And we're going to prime our page first, I think. I'm just going to do it in some clear gesso. Just this cheap clear gesso that I'm trying to use up, because the next gesso I'm going to get some nice like gesso, because it lasts forever, you know, so why not? Okay, why not, right? Get good stuff since it lasts forever anyway. Okay. Then you're not stuck with cheap stuff for, geez, 2 years now? I've been using that gesso for over 2 years. Can you believe that? It's definitely got its money worth. Okay, so yes, just lots of gesso. I'm just going to prime this page. That will allow us to do all kinds of things, huh? Anything we want to do. Put this aside to dry, and I'm going to clean this up. Is this dry yet? Somewhat. Dry enough. Dry enough, huh? Yeah. Okay, so stick that over there. Let's see. I want to grab, our stencil. I'm going to use this stencil. I got this stencil at Hobby Lobby. It's a Waverly stencil. I don't know, whatever. It was a cheap $2 stencil, I think. And I'm going to use some texture paste. Texture paste. Oh, it's modeling paste. Modeling paste. That's what we're using. And I'm going to use, I'm going to use the fancy palette knives that Tommi sent me. Look, Tommi sent me these fancy palette knives that I love. I love them. Okay, so let's see. Where do we want the stenciling to go? I'm thinking like this. Right? Yes. Yes, we'll just put some modeling paste. Get some right here on this palette knife like that. And just scrape it onto kind of at an angle, right? Like, not like this, but, you know, at an angle so that it slides. And I'm just gonna, looks like we might need some more. Maybe not. Try to scrape off the, it can fade out a little bit towards the edges. That's fine. We need a little bit more, because this over here, this has like nothing. It's funny how much modeling paste you think you need, and the paper just takes more of it than you think. Okay. Good enough, good enough. Okay, now I'm gonna gently take our stencil off. Oh, amazing, gorgeous. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna let it dry. It's gonna dry, and I'm gonna go rinse this off real quick. Okay, so we're all dry. And the only problem with texture paste, right, is that it takes forever to dry. But we're like nice and dry. And I kind of wish that I had collaged behind our texture paste. But what can you do? I kind of got ahead of myself and forgot. Okay, but we do have this, and I do want to use it. So I'm going to rip it. I'm just going to rip right in. I know it's so difficult. You know, it's so gorgeous. And I want to just hoard it and look at it. And but I'm not going to. I'm going to rip it out. We're going to rip it out, right? Supplies were made to be used, and I feel like they get sad, right? I feel like things like to be admired for a little while, and then it's like, okay, use me. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to try to, if I can, I'm going to be very gentle, rip out a little bit more of this. I love that N. I'm going to rip out like that. It's like fussy cutting, right? But ripping. Oh, what a nightmare. But I want it to be ripped. I don't want it to be cut. Okay, good deal. That's great. Okay, we can stick it up there like that, and that, you know, we can trim it off or whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we have our little brush. We have our gesso. Just going to gesso this on there. Gesso it on there. Put a glob of gesso on there. Not be perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. You know, that's the thing. Right. press it down with our brush and gesso and the brush. Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay, awesome. Looking good so far. I like it. I like where it's headed anyway. Okay, while I was drying this, I was looking over and I decided I want to put a little bit of this in. So I'm going to rip this edge. I'm going to rip these straight edges because I don't want them. I want everything to have a ripped edge. I'm just going to rip them. Okay, awesome. I'm going to rip this one down all the way like this. Perfect. This one I'm going to rip right here like this, and we're going to put this one here, and maybe this one over here somewhere, right? And I'm going to, should I gesso them or should I glue them? Maybe, I don't know. You know, I just don't know. It's a little bit of a thicker paper. I bet the gesso will work just fine. Where'd my brush go? Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm going to put some gesso down right here. Just a big, I've learned with gesso, put lots on there. No reason to be conservative with gesso. Just put it all on there. Just globs of gesso. Because, especially the clear gesso, because it dries clear, I'm just going to kind of press it with my brush. Awesome. Okay, there's that one. Let's put one here. Big glob of gesso. Press it. Oh, I like it. And then I'm thinking one like this. Along this edge. I suppose I could have inked them, but I'm not going to. Especially because we're gessoing, right? The problem with inking things before you place them and then gessoing is that the gesso, especially distress ink, archival ink would work, but, distress ink is water-based, so it will color your paper. I don't want to do that yet. I want to leave everything. I want to do it in layers. We're doing things in layers today. Let's wipe this off now before it dries too bad. All right, so our thing is dry, right, so far. So we're ready for the next step. The next step. Ooh, exciting. Okay, white gesso. That's the next step. That's next step. I'm going to use my cheap white gesso that, again, I'm trying to use up. Oh, open. Open for me. Urgh. Okay, we got it. Just going to kind of dip my finger in there. And I'm going to put some kind of like around our papers that we've collaged. Right, we're just going to kind of blend it in. Blend it all in together. I don't know, I feel like it really makes a difference. It does. Some in here. All right. Okay. Good deal. A little bit of white gesso. A little bit of white gesso goes a long way sometimes. All right. Yay. So here it is so far. And now for the next step. Always steps, huh? Mixed media. Steps and steps. I feel like it's always about the process. Let me grab my inks. So I'm going to use this little archival, this dusty Concord. And I'm just going to use the pad. I'm just going to take the pad. And I saw Artsy Solutions do this with one of her pieces that she did recently. And you just rub over your piece. Right? Like that. Awesome. Maybe some a little bit up here and a little bit down there. All right, awesome, beautiful. Now I'm going to use my my woodies. That's what I want to use, my woodies. So I'm going to grab my purple one and maybe the pink one. We will put some pink on there. So yeah, the light, the violet, and the pink. Okay. Let's just color some purple in here. Doesn't really matter about placement. Let's put a little bit of pink because we're going to spread it with the water. The water. Okay, awesome. Basically like water soluble crayons. Their Stabilo. I love all the Stabilo stuff is great. All right, so now we need a water brush. A water brush or a brush with water. I should have, don't know where my water brush is. Oh well, we'll just use this brush. We will use this brush and this will work. Go in with our water, kind of spread it around. Oh, look at how pretty it is. Oh yes, lovely. So today was Matthew's last day at work at his current job. So exciting. He's off at like a going away party, right? A bunch of his coworkers, his boss and stuff threw him a big party. So that's amazing. So that's what he's off doing. And yeah, awesome. And so he's got a week before his new job starts. And we're going to go on our little vacation to Garden of the Gods. I'm super nervous about it. But I'm also excited. I guess there's like a North Pole up there, like that's open 24, right? That's open all year round or whatever. And like, you know, Santa's workshop kind of North Pole. And so we're going to go do that. That's going to be fun. Oh, look at how beautiful this turned out. This is gorgeous. I love the purple, huh? It really is striking. It like this is, I don't know. We're going to help it. We're going to help it. It's not done. Okay, so, but that is our next layer. Awesome. All right, now I want to use some of this, is what I would like to do. I would like to get I have this hole punch. Let's see. And I have this hole punch. Oh, you know, I have a smaller one too. I have this one too. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, there's that. That one. And that one. So we have 3 we can play with, and I may cut this one. Let's cut this one. Like that. So we can have it like this. We can have one like this, and perhaps another one like that. I like it. I like it. Let's ink them a little bit. I'm thinking at this point I'm going to start putting some vintage photo on here. gonna glue these ones. Oh, I have such little glue left. It was supposed to be delivered today, and then they delayed it until tomorrow. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no. So, but it should arrive tomorrow. Okay, place this one here like that. And then this one. So we've decided, since the fruit trees do so well in the backyard, and we have 2 plum trees, you know, we've decided that next spring we're going to plant some apple trees. Some apple trees that are like native to Colorado. We're going to plant the orange Cox apple is what it's called. And it's also called like the Colorado orange or whatever. So, and I guess they're good to eat off the tree, and so we're excited. We're going to do that in the spring. And our aspen tree is good. He's alive. She's definitely alive. We're going to see what happens next year with her. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to ink the edges. Kind of, I might also go in with some vintage photo like this, kind of try to blend that vintage look of this paper in with the rest of what we have going on, right? I like it. Actually, I love it. It's gorgeous so far. Okay, dry. And let's see, what do we want to do? I'm thinking all right, we have that purple. You know, I wonder how white would do. I've never really played with, should we try to play with it? Should we put in some white? See if it'll be transparent. Like, will the white come through? Right, or will it go transparent? A little bit. It's interesting. I like it. It's different. It brightens it up or something. So that's fine. We'll do that with all of them. And then maybe we'll put like a little butterfly on here or something and some words. Kind of makes these circles glow. Very pretty. What do we think? I don't know. It is what it's cool. I like it. It's mixed media. I like it. Let's put some butterflies on there. Let's grab this one. We have a bunch of little stuff in this one. We've got like mushrooms. I kind of like the mushroom. I kind of really like the mushroom. I really like the mushrooms. Should we put 2 mushrooms? One of those. I'd like to find a little butterfly. That one is interesting. What do we think about that? We have the blue one. I like the blue one. We have the orange one. I kind of like the blue one. Let's see, we have a bee. We have this butterfly. It could just sit on the mushroom like that. It's kind of more subtle. I like that. It's just a little more subtle. Should we ink them a little bit? I think so. Get them to blend into the background a little bit. Put this mushroom here. I was not expecting to put mushrooms on it, but you know, it wanted mushrooms. And who am I to argue? Oh, I forgot to ink it. What do we think? What do we think? I like it. It's really pretty, actually. I really like it. Now, if we want it to stand out, and I learned this from the lovely Miss Paint-A-Lot, who has taught me almost everything I know. I'm just gonna ink just the outside in black. Just in the black soot, just the outside around the edge of it. And it really does help. It kind of makes the middle pop more. I don't know. It really does make a difference, and I love it. The doing black around like a mixed media piece like this. Okay, I'm gonna need to stitch it for sure. That will help stabilize it a little. Okay, so I'm going to stitch it and I'll be right back. Okay, yay, I stitched it, and look, it's already much better. It's all stabilized and everything, I think. So I want to glue this. Look at my hands are like, ah! I'm going to glue this onto this envelope. So I'm thinking I could also use double-sided tape, and then I wouldn't have to worry so much about the glue soaking through our paper, right? Because it is such a thin paper. Yes, let's do that. I'm sure Fabri-Tac would work fine, but we're going to do it like this instead. And down right like this. Okay, we got it, it's almost there. Okay, let's burnish them down and get it stuck down, huh? Should work good too, because it's all on that thread as well. There we go. Got something under there that got stuck on that. Oh, come on. Thank you. Sometimes the double-sided tape wants to be difficult. All right. So make sure that our envelope is facing the right direction. Once we stick it, it's stuck, so if it's crooked, it's crooked. And it's crooked. Dun, dun, dun. What else is new? I tried too. I tried so hard. That's okay. That's okay. It's just my journal anyway, right? It's my journal. Awesome. I love gorgeous envelope, actually. Okay, awesome. What we'll do is we'll use this beautiful purple lace and we'll glue a strip of it along the top like this. That's why we made lace, huh? To cover up all of our crooked mistakes. Okay. No one will ever know. Hopefully that Fabri-Tac does not soak through the paper. We'll hope so. I'll check it once I have this down. That's lovely. I love that anyway, the little bit of lace on our envelope. Gotta have a little bit of lace. A little bit of textile going on. Okay, let's trim this little bit of thread. It's driving me nuts. Okay. So, I'm gonna just attach the envelope to our page, our vellum page, particularly like this. And what I'm thinking is putting like some journaling inside the envelope. So we have this, which is gorgeous. Is it not just stunning? And so I'm thinking I'll grab a piece of my homemade paper. Let's see, I have this pretty purple one, which will go perfect. Let's cut this down to size. I think its height is fine. I'm going to use my decal. My decal. I love these old Fiskars decal edge scissors are amazing. Fiskars paper edgers. I don't even know how old they are. Okay. Lovely. So that will go inside. So this will need to be cut down or torn down from here, I think. So I'm just going to tear it. I'm just going to tear it. That's just fine with me. I'm going to fold it. Like that. And this will fit on here. Nope, we are going to have to trim its height. That's okay. Now it'll fit on there Oh, how darling. Okay, I'm just going to ink this. Oh, I kind of didn't want the vintage photo, but it's okay. It is vintage photo now. We're going to glue it onto this page. You can make it glue. You can make it. All right. Try and glue it straight. Huh. It's fine. It is what it is. It is. I think it's on there good. Right? So then it'll open and you write on it. Yay, so pretty. And we're going to put this in our envelope. Should fit in there perfect, like so. Oh, I love it. Ta-da! Yay! And we're going to clip it onto our page, onto our vellum page, right here like this. Awesome. And then next time we'll do this page with what we have left over, right? We still have a lot of this left and this gorgeous piece that we can use and quite a bit of lace, right? And then, so we definitely have enough stuff to do our second page. And, but that's it for today. Our pretty envelope, which I absolutely love, our little mixed media envelope. I've just been really wanting to do some mixed media. So anyway, I had lots of fun. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.